Ever wondered if Jesus Christ, the central figure of Christianity, had a bloodline that continues to this day? Imagine the implications if it were true. Could there be modern descendants of Jesus walking among us? What kind of world would that be? The idea might seem far-fetched, yet it's intrigued countless people over the centuries, sparking passionate debates, inspiring best-selling novels, and even influencing some to embark on quests for the Holy Grail. Today, we unravel the enigmatic theory of Rex Deus, which suggests just that. The origins of the Rex Deus theory, like the theory itself, are shrouded in mystery and controversy. The theory, which proposes the existence of Jesus' bloodline, traces its roots back to the belief that descendants of Jesus have persisted throughout history. Claims suggest that Jesus married Mary Magdalene, and their lineage continued in Europe, particularly in France and the UK. This notion, however, didn't emerge in a vacuum. It's been nourished and propagated over centuries. The late 19th and 20th centuries saw a surge in popular books that claimed Jesus married Mary Magdalene and had a family. These books, often based on questionable evidence and interpretations, have played a significant role in cultivating this theory. Take, for instance, the book The Jesus Scroll. It presented an alternative timeline for Jesus based on a mysterious document. Another book by Barbara Thiering applied a pseudo-scholarly technique to reinterpret the New Testament and propose a familial scenario for Jesus and Mary Magdalene. The idea that Jesus was married, while having a long history in Christian theology, lacks any substantial historical evidence. Various sources, including Gnostic texts and medieval writings, mention a relationship between Jesus and Mary Magdalene, but these beliefs may not be connected to earlier Gnostic traditions. Despite the lack of empirical evidence, the theory has found its way into the public consciousness. In 2007, a documentary and book called The Lost Tomb of Jesus proposed that ossuaries found in Jerusalem belonged to Jesus and his family. This theory, though widely rejected by scholars, added another layer to the Rex Deus narrative. The Rex Deus theory, thus, is not a new concept, but one that has evolved and adapted over centuries. The theory of Jesus' bloodline gained a massive boost with the publication of a certain popular novel. And indeed, that novel was none other than Dan Brown's The Da Vinci Code. This riveting thriller, released in the early 21st century, thrust the Rex Deus theory into the limelight, capturing the imagination of millions worldwide. Brown masterfully blended fact and fiction, weaving a narrative that suggested Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene had a lineage that persisted throughout history. This idea, while not new, resonated with a vast array of readers, sparking intrigue and controversy on an unprecedented scale. The Da Vinci Code's influence was profound. It sparked lively debates among scholars, historians, and religious groups. Critics were quick to dismiss the novel's claims as mere fantasy, arguing that there was no substantial historical evidence to support such a theory. Yet, Brown's narrative struck a chord with many, leading to a surge in interest around the Rex Deus theory. It's important to remember, however, that the Da Vinci Code is a work of fiction. While it draws on historical events and established theories, its primary aim is to entertain, not to provide a factual account of history. The novel does not claim to present irrefutable evidence of Jesus' descendants, but rather it explores the possibility in a fictional context. Nevertheless, the influence of the Da Vinci Code cannot be underestimated. It brought the Rex Deus theory into the mainstream discourse, prompting new investigations and debates around the possibility of a Jesus bloodline. It's a testament to the power of storytelling, demonstrating how a single novel can shape popular perceptions and stimulate intellectual curiosity. The Da Vinci Code, while a work of fiction, brought the Rex Deus theory into the mainstream discourse. Despite its popularity, the Rex Deus theory has been met with skepticism in academic circles. Scholars, historians, and theologians alike have raised eyebrows, questioning the validity of this provocative hypothesis. The central contention? A stark lack of historical evidence. Let's consider the Jesus Seminar, a dedicated collective of scholars delving into the historical life of Jesus. Their diligent investigations could not affirm a marital relationship between Jesus and Mary Magdalene, a cornerstone of the Rex Deus theory. The lack of historical proof left them at a crossroads. They did, however, conclude that Mary Magdalene was not a repentant prostitute, but rather a prominent disciple. A far cry from the wife and mother proposed in the Rex Deus narrative. And then we have the theories that have sprung up around this central idea. Take, for instance, the lost tomb of Jesus. This documentary and book proposed that ossuaries discovered in Jerusalem belonged to Jesus and his family, a tantalizing idea indeed. Yet, it too was met with widespread rejection by scholars. The evidence, it seems, was simply not compelling enough. Moreover, the Rex Deus theory often leans on questionable interpretations and evidence. Books like The Jesus Scroll and works by Barbara Thiering have been critiqued for their pseudo-scholarly techniques. They present alternative timelines and reinterpret the New Testament to propose a familial scenario for Jesus and Mary Magdalene. These interpretations, while intriguing, are not grounded in solid historical evidence. So, where does that leave us? Well, it's clear that the academic community is not easily swayed by sensational theories without robust supporting evidence. The Rex Deus theory, with its captivating narrative and dramatic implications, remains on the fringes of mainstream scholarly discourse. The lack of historical evidence makes the Rex Deus theory a contentious topic among scholars. Despite the controversy, the Rex Deus theory continues to intrigue and fascinate. From its provocative assertion that Jesus survived the crucifixion, journeyed afar, and sired a bloodline that persists to this day, to the idea that this lineage gave rise to the European nobility. It's a narrative that has captured the collective imagination. The Da Vinci Code, while fiction, brought this theory to the masses, and in doing so, stirred a fervent debate about the plausibility of such a lineage. Scholars may dismiss these claims due to lack of empirical evidence, but that hasn't dampened the allure of the theory. The allure lies in its mystery, the tantalizing prospect of an alternative history, and the human propensity for the unknown. It's a testament to our enduring fascination with enigmas and the untold stories of our past. The Rex Deus theory, like a well-crafted novel, invites us into a world of intrigue and speculation. It challenges our understanding of history, religion, and the narrative we've been told. Whether fact or fiction, the Rex Deus theory will continue to provoke thought, stir debate, and captivate imaginations.